...2023 election. OSHIOMHOLE attacks ATIKU over damaging statement. Wow. So what was the damaging statement? Let's go down and see. As the 2023 election gathers steam, a former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Adams OSHIOMHOLE, has criticized Atiku Abubakar for not respecting the People's Democratic Party constitution and for his anti-Yoruba and Igbo comment in Kaduna State in October. They're bringing this again. They're just looking for everything to bring each other down anyway. So OSHIOMHOLE is bringing that topic again against Atiku for not respecting the people's decision in PDP. Politics Nigeria reports that OSHIOMHOLE, who described Atiku's statement about Yoruba and Igbo people as damaging, also said the former vice president is an antithesis of how he portrays himself in the public. If you are not yet president and you are not yet obeying agreement, and Nigerians are talking of national unity, and you disobey the position of your party constitution, which talks about rotation in order to service that unity, and you can go to some parts of the country and say, don't vote for Igbo, don't vote for Yoruba, don't vote for Yoruba. Those are very damaging statements, OSHIOMHOLE said in a video cited by this newspaper. It would have been neater to say, don't vote for this person, Peter Obi, or don't vote for Bola Tinubu. That is fine. You talk to their persons. But when you talk to their race, don't vote for Igbo man. So if he is Igbo, no matter how good, he is a bad man in his eyes. So if he is Yoruba, no matter how good, he is a bad man in his eyes. Critics have said that had the PDP stuck religiously to its principle of zoning, Atiku wouldn't have emerged as flag bearer. That's true. So according to them, the 75-year-old was allowed to contest and eventually won the presidential ticket based on an in-house agreement that opposed the provision of the party's constitution. Consequently, there are growing calls among PDP stalwarts, spearheaded by Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, asking Iyorchia Ayu, the national chairman of the party, to step down from the position to allow sectional balance in the party. Atiku, meanwhile, does not want to meddle in that affair. Okay, so that is what is happening here. OSHIOMHOLE is calling Wike out. Calling Atiku out for making that damaging statement that they shouldn't vote for Igbo man, they shouldn't vote for Yoruba man, they should vote for him because he's from the northern extraction and he's also a pan-Nigerian. Those are two contradictory terms. That you are from northern extraction, yes, and you're a pan-Nigerian. You are not a pan-Nigerian, because the pan-Nigerian will not make statements that will polarize or further polarize the different ethnic groups in Nigeria, right? So now OSHIOMHOLE has come out now to call him out, to say, why would he say that, right? You disrespected the party's constitution by not allowing rotation of power from north to south. You influenced your candidates and your delegates. You influenced your party members to allow you contest, which is violating the party's constitution. And now, after doing that, we are coming back now again to say, don't vote for Igbo man, don't vote for Yoruba man. They should vote for you because you are from the northern extraction and you are pan-Nigerian, which are two different things entirely, right? So that is what he's saying here. And somebody is also saying, and that is clear anyway, that if they had respected, religiously followed the party's constitution by allowing a southerner to emerge or to contest in that, right? Allowing a southerner to emerge, it would have been peaceful in the party. And Atiku wouldn't have emerged, and Atiku wouldn't have been the flag bearer of the party. Unfortunately, Atiku is so desperate, just like Emilokon is also desperate. All right, Atiku is so desperate that he wants to be the president of Nigeria at all costs. And that is why he went ahead to use his power and influence to break the rules of the party, the constitution of the party, using Iyorchia Ayu. So I can see why Iyorchia Ayu is there. Iyorchia is from Benue State, and the man, this article is from Nasarawa State. So they used him. He used Iyorchia Ayu to break the constitution so that he could contest and come, because he is desperate. He wants to register his name as a president or one-time president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, just like Tinubu is also trying to do. So this is a Milocon lifestyle. It's a Milocon posture. You know, they say your turn. So why APC candidate is saying it's his turn, Atiku is also demonstrating that it's his turn, even without saying it. But we can see his body language, we can see his decisions, we can see his moves, and how he emerged as the party's flag bearer for 2023 general election. So it's also a Milocon style that Atiku has, put forward right in PDP and before Nigerians. But how can it be your turn when the party has said you should rotate to the south? And those are the things that OSHIOMHOLE is trying to bring out here. OSHIOMHOLE's own. He is talking about PDP now. He's also not talking about APC's own, because his own candidate is also committing another social media flaws, committing another. I don't understand. He's now a hot cake, in the social media. Everywhere he goes, he has issues around himself. He commits blunders because of his health, and there are a lot of baggages on the neck of the APC candidate. OSHIOMHOLE has not said anything about that. All right. The question is, if you put OSHIOMHOLE, Atiku, if you put Tinubu and Atiku and Peter Obi and Kwakwanso together, who is better among four of them? Of course, you will see it clearly who is better. I don't need to say it. Okay, but the fact here is that OSHIOMHOLE coming here to accuse Atiku is just like pot calling the kettle black, because even the Tinubu of APC is also playing ethnic card with their Feniferes and with the rest of Yorubas. And that was how Femi Fani-Kayode went to meet their Feniferes to tell them that Tinubu is their son. They don't have to abandon him at this time, because a defeat of the Tinubu is a defeat of the entire Yorubas. So playing an ethnic card again at that extraction. But Afenifere had already made a decision, and because of all of that, Afenifere is now divided. All right. So Tinubu went and influenced the former leader of Afenifere, that is Pa Ruben Fashoranti, to get his blessing, because Pa Debanjo, who is the current acting leader, refused to endorse him and endorse Peter Obi, which is from Southeast extraction. All right. And all the Yorubas, or most of the Yorubas, are angry with that. Now, the same problem, Afenifere had divided again into three. The new Afenifere now is the third group, who have now, within the week, endorsed Kwakwanso as their candidate as well. So we can now see how disagreement within an ethnic extraction is also causing big problem, heating up the polity. Okay, so OSHIOMHOLE should, before you throw stone, you see, when you're living in a glass house, you don't have to throw stone. Because the same way they went to Warri and threw stone on PDP, where Tinubu himself said so many things about Delta State Governor and about Atiku, that they are using Delta State like ATM to fund Atiku's expensive lifestyle at Dubai. All right. Now, Okowa, the current governor of Delta State and the vice presidential candidate to Atiku Abubakar, has responded to Tinubu to say, well, his identity is still unknown. So we need to know who is talking. Let's get your identity first, because everything about you is shrouded in secrecy, right? It's shrouded in secrecy. So they keep throwing stones against themselves. OSHIOMHOLE had now come to throw the second stone now to Atiku. I'm waiting for a response. Definitely, there will be a response to this. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.